Boom. And we're live. What's going on, guys? See if anybody's going to join us here. Nobody yet. Oh, there we go. What's going on, guys? Jump on in. Don't be shy. What's up, Gabe? Want to be comedy? Darion? What is going on, Dad? What's going on, guys? Wow, 12 people up in this bitch already. Let's go. All right. What's going on? An hour early. Must be special. What's up, Riggs? Let's go. How am I today? I'm doing all right. It's been a weird day, but I'm doing all right. How's everybody doing in the chat? Make sure you guys drop a like, too, while you're in here. Why not? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Sorry, the shaky cam. Nice. So, I kind of wanted to do like a semi Q&A. What's the snack lineup? No snacks right now. I'm eating clean right now. Trying to lose that COVID-19. You know what I'm talking about. What's going on, the boys? That's a great name. Kind of wanted to do just like a little Q&A and kind of give you guys some updates on what I want to be doing here real soon. Yeah, I thought I heard something about the Suicide Squad game. The Adam Chaney show. What's going on? Yeti? Or oh, it's Maxwell. What's going on? There's a lot of people in here that I either haven't seen in a while or I don't think I've ever seen in a live chat, so jump on in. So I guess we'll just start this with a little Q&A. And then we'll get into some channel updates and stuff like that. Did you hear Falcon Winter Soldier got delayed from? Yeah, I did. It makes sense. I think they still delayed filming. Hopefully they restart filming here real soon. Working on something special for the channel. Ooh, well, you piqued my interest there, wannabe. The email is always open. Yeah. By the way, so if any of you want to take on this ordeal, I'm just throwing it out there if anybody wants to, because I was just curious yesterday, and I'm sure somebody has the free time that I don't to do it. But if somebody could go through this sounds like a lot when I say it out loud. If someone could go through all of our videos, just in our video like list on YouTube, all of our videos from the very beginning of the channel to now, and add up all the timestamps and let me know how much content that we have out there. I'm just super curious to see how much of us is actually on the internet, like hours, days. I think it's a lot. Let's see. Hold on. You excited for Tenet? I'm so excited for Tenet, but gosh, that delay today just really disappointed me, man. Tommy T, do we know each other, or like personally? Because you said Dad earlier, and that's a joke that I say a lot, or was that just coincidental? I know a lot of Tommies, so not sure. But Dad is a joke that I throw out there a lot. There's a funny story behind it. Do you think Jorge Masvidal could outstrike Conor? I don't think he could. I think he could still beat Conor. I just don't think his boxing is as good as Conor's. Are you making more videos on the channel? Absolutely. And we'll be getting into all of that. Never been in a live chat, just watch all the MCU commentaries. Well, that's awesome, man. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. I think that was so crazy how many views some of those got. It was just an idea that I had, like, as Infinity War was going to come out, and I was like, hey, let's do a Road to Infinity War, and let's watch all the movies and do like commentaries and stuff. And I thought a couple people would watch it, the diehards on the channel. The Iron Man 3 one has over 500,000 views, which is pretty insane. All right, just making sure, Tommy. Including streams, yeah, like any bit of content on the channel, I want to see how much of us is out there. Yeah, boy, Snackers. Are you gonna react to the Infinite trailer? Yes, 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 yes. Hopefully that's Thursday. I know they're doing a thing Thursday for Halo, so hopefully it comes with a trailer. If it's just gameplay, I'd like to react to that too. I probably won't be reacting live, but I'll react later to it. Yeah, let's see. I've not played Last of Us 2. I haven't even, I'll be honest with you, I haven't played Last of Us 1. I've always been an Xbox guy. I got PS4 last year for, Lord, it's been 2 years, hasn't it? 2 years ago for Spider-Man. But I'm not opposed to getting into some of those games as we get more into, like, you know, the gaming side of things, and I'll kind of update you guys on that later. 18 people in this stream. Let's go. Let's see. I am so excited for Blade. Mahershala Ali, baby. If you need a new show to watch during pandemic, Stargirl. Okay, I'll add that to my list, Brian. Thanks, man. Thoughts on the first Wonder Woman 1984 trailer? I really enjoyed it. Not at first. Not at first. When I first watched it, I was like, I don't know. But the more I watched it, I actually really enjoyed the trailer. I like the style that they're going with. Where have we been? Well, I made a little post on that. So if you just go to the channel, like the community page or whatever, you'll see a post I made kind of explaining that, and I'll update some stuff. Snyder Cut teaser this weekend. Oh shit! If that comes out, I'll react to that too. Like I said, I'll probably be reacting to just big stuff for now on. First one is great. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about Last of Us. I've heard mixed things on Last of Us too. If you're adding that Marvin Gaye Trouble Man soundtrack, nice Winter Soldier reference. Top 5 MCU movies. Hold that thought, Tommy. Hold that thought, because there's going to be something that kind of has to do with that later in this stream. But hold that thought. You think King Kong better fighter than Godzilla? Yeah, well, yeah, he can move better. He can be more agile. 23 people in this stream. Let's go. Am I going to game later tonight? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long the stream goes. Ranking, as in like the MC movie. Well, I'll update that later. Can we get up to 20 likes on this live stream? Holy cow. Smash that like button. Smash, smash, smash. What else you guys got? I'm here for this Q&A. And then we'll dive into the updates on the channel / videos / other stuff, whatever. And we'll just kind of make it an open discussion. How many countries have I been to? Oof. Not many. Been to Mexico. And this was just on a cruise. That's the only reason. So I've been to Mexico. I've been to Haiti. I think I went to Jamaica. I think I went to Puerto Rico. Well, I guess that's not really another country, is it? It's more of a territory. Does Alex look like an old man now? No. No. Is that confirmed, Snackers? The Saints Row movie? Is that confirmed? Because I'm down for that. Howard the Duck commentary? Yikes. Yikes. Maybe. Maybe it's like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 type thing. Favorite Nolan movie? Oof. I'm going to go Batman Begins. That's kind of a cop-out answer. Well, actually, I guess the cop-out answer would have been like Dark Knight, but I really love Batman Begins. Favorite Star Wars movie? Return of the Jedi. It's always been my favorite. Alex, old man Cap confirmed. No, he's Thor. I'm Cap. It's I am Cap always. I am Beyonce always. Worst MCU film so far, in your opinion? Oof. Worst or least favorite? Worst or least favorite, Brian? What's up, Maxwell? Huh, I didn't hear about that, but that's awesome. Saints Row movie will be dope. Favorite DC movie? Probably Batman Begins, unless you're talking about DCEU and then Man of Steel. How have I been during quarantine? Well, health-wise, I've been fine. I mean, life kind of blew chunks there for a little bit, and it's slowly getting back to normal, so that's good. Hopefully everybody else is doing all right. Will Wolverine come to the MCU? I mean, he should be. They're bringing X-Men into it. What creeps you out the most at night? Oh, good Lord. Why are we? Spiders? I don't know. Spiders at any time. Oh, the Miles Morales trailer. Yas. I freaking love that, dude. I was getting hyped. Someone asked Marvel to drop Black Widow Disney Plus. Someone replied and said, if you want to see Black Widow drop it Disney Plus, go to 150. Oh, that's brutal. All right, worst MCU movie in my opinion. Oof. I hate to say it, but I think it might be Captain Marvel. I like her, and I like her in Endgame. I just don't think there's a video out there. I can't remember who does it, but there's a video out there that talks about the difference between Captain America, First Avenger, and Captain Marvel, and how one did it right and one did it wrong. And I would go watch that. It's a good watch, and it kind of explains it. I'm not saying I don't hate the movie. I just don't. I didn't like the character development. I didn't love it. I have not seen Parasite. That's on my list actually. A lot of my friends have seen it. Have not seen Clone Wars Season 7 yet. Actually, the good thing is, over the quarantine, I did not watch a ton of stuff, like new stuff. So I got a lot of stuff that I could definitely watch and react to for the channel, do commentary or whatever. I mostly just rewatched The Office. Wolverine versus Hulk in the MCU. That's actually in one of our podcasts. I think I brought that up, that would be a good intro movie to do Wolverine with. Agree, snackers. Fallen Order is on my list as well. See, I got a lot of content just at my grasp for the channel right now. I would say Thor: The Dark World is not one of my favorites, but the more I watch it, the more I actually don't mind it. I think it was one of those movies when it came out I didn't love just because it was, I don't know, it was bleh. But now with the entire MCU behind it, I appreciate it more. It's funny, some of the movies, like Iron Man 2, I love now. I don't know why. Should they introduce Fantastic Four or X-Men first? I'd go Fantastic Four. I think like that's easier. Filming delays might make it more accurate. That's funny. 2023. I hope we don't have to wait till 2023 there, for God's sakes. Finished watching Dexter. I'm at 7. Oh, Dexter's so good. It's a great show. Oh, wait. Are you? Yeah. Dexter's such a good show. For old Thor or the new funny Thor? New funny Thor for sure. But I love them both. I like comic, kind of comic-y, gimmicky Thor, like in the beginning, where it was like super Norse god, and then like everything's like Shakespearean. And now I like that. But it makes sense that it makes sense that he would evolve like that from being on Earth and stuff for periods of time. Let's say you saw Endgame before Alex. If I offered you $10 million and all you had to do was to keep it was spoil the movie for Alex, would you do it? Nope, I couldn't. I couldn't do that. And I hope he'd do the same for me. I don't know well, he did see it before me. He saw it like 2 hours before I did, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to anybody, and it doesn't even matter if it's Alex. I couldn't do that to anybody who was an MCU fan, to ruin that experience for them. Ooh, Punisher, Doctor Strange combo. That's interesting, that I've never thought about. Who do you think is Taskmaster in Black Widow? Well, I mean, I think it's Taskmaster, but are you saying it might be somebody like they might change the actual identity of the character under the mask, like so it's not the person who's in the comics? Because then, that's a interesting question. I know some people were like, it might be a woman, might be a man. It doesn't really matter. I hope they don't kill Taskmaster off though, because it's a really cool character. Like most MCU movies, they usually kill the villain off really quickly. Would you rather see an older Fantastic Four or younger Fantastic Four? Let's go young, so they got a long way to go. I want to keep them around, kind of like how Spider-Man we got right now. Infinity War Thor is my favorite. Thor, followed by Endgame Thor. Okay, good call. Infinity War Thor is just so badass. Magneto or Doctor Doom? Doctor Doom. I've heard Javier Bardem for Doctor Doom, so that would be interesting. Magneto. I love Fassbender so much. I wish we could just keep him. Well, Magneto. I guess we're going with an older Magneto. So it's 2023, and he's Lord. I mean, Magneto would have to be so old though. If he was a kid back in World War II, he'd have to be 80. Lord. See, that's tough. That's tough, man. You might have to pull them from an alternate universe. What do I think is going to... God, we almost got 30 people in this stream. Let's go. What do I think is going to happen to Thor in the next Thor movie, Love and Thunder? I think Thor is going to stick around. I think Natalie Portman's just going to be another Thor. I just think Chris Hemsworth's too popular right now. If Taskmaster is not Hawkeye, there's no way. That'd be so lame. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that, Adam. You didn't like Endgame or Infinity War? Ooh, that's a bold opinion, but it's your opinion, so I will respect it. What's up, Spider? Reaction to Cap wielding Mjolnir? Oh God, when that happened in the theater. Well, I kind of called it beforehand. I said I thought that might happen in that movie, but I still was not expecting it when it happened. So when it happened, I was like freaking out. Like I stood up out of my seat. Ooh, there's a lot here. Let's see. Oh, the guy who plays Jaime Lannister. I can't remember his name, but that's not a bad call. Need to make DC movies like that DC Universe cinematic trailer 10 years ago. Oh, yeah. I remember that. A video game. It's the one movie you still regret to this day seeing in the theater. Fast and Furious 8, or Fate of the Furious, whatever crap that was. That or Transformers The Last Night. But although we got to see that for free, we got a free screening of that, so. Favorite non-comic book movie? Forrest Gump is definitely up there. Casino Royale. I have a lot of favorite movies. I have to almost base it off genre at this point. Ooh, there's a lot. All right, everybody pause the comments for just a second. Let me catch up so I don't want to miss anybody. Batman versus Iron Man, who's winning? Sorry, I think it might be Iron Man, actually. I think Stark's got more stuff up his sleeve. I know that's a bold opinion. Well, with enough prep time. I love Batman, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that half of Phase 4 is delayed because I did not want it to be 2 years. Are you saying you didn't want it to be that short, or you didn't want... yeah, are you asking, like... Are you saying, like, you didn't want it to be that short of an amount of time? What do you think the next villain will be in Spider-Man 3? Hopefully Kraven. I'm really hoping Kraven. Wanda Doctor Strange may open the multiverse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That movie's definitely gonna open up the multiverse to like all like the different characters and stuff. Like I think that's exactly how they're gonna play it. I'm doing good, Amir. I'm doing good. Hope I said your name right. Obscure character you want in the MCU? Ooh, obscure character. Well, they're kind of putting most of them in now, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, they've announced Moon Knight, but Moon Knight would be my answer. But they've already kind of announced it, so that's good. Let's see. Best theater experience in MCU movies. Got to be Endgame. It's got to be Endgame, and then it's got like Endgame, Infinity War, First Avengers, for different reasons. Hey, I trust Marvel at this point. 30 people in this stream. Let's go. I trust Marvel at this point with whatever the 31. I trust Marvel with whatever they want to do, however they want to introduce the X-Men. Yeah, they could change Magneto's background so instead of the Holocaust, it does something else. Although that changes something about Magneto's character because the whole mutant thing, people like not liking mutants now. I don't know if they're gonna go with that in the MCU, but that whole thing was kind of you could compare it to like the Nazis and the Jews and kind of what Magneto went through already, and then he's going through it twice in his later life as a mutant and the discrimination. So, but maybe they don't go that way because the world's accepting of mutants in this MCU. I mean, the MCU pretty much like superheroes, like all the citizens. It feels like so they may go a different direction with that. But, oh, I sweated through the entire amount of Endgame. Are you playing the new Spider-Man game? Like the Miles Morales one? When it comes out, I will definitely play it. Did I like the way Maul died in Rebels? I actually did. I did watch that episode. Yes, I thought it was really cool. Spoiler alert: it's been a couple of years, so hopefully you guys have seen it. But uh, it was really cool because Darth Maul tried to do the same move that he did on Qui-Gon to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan knew it was coming and went through the middle instead of getting headbutted with the lightsaber. Ever considering walking out of a theater because the movie is so bad? Very close. Very close. I think Fate of the Furious was pretty close on that one. Actually, no, it was the one that was so bad. I hated, what was that movie, Lucy, with Scarlett Johansson. Starting 3 years ago, after only your first 8 videos, you have 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 4 seconds. That really? Only after the first 8 videos? Damn. I might have a lot of footage. Regret seeing Amazing Spider-Man 1 over the Avengers and Amazing Spider-Man 2 over the Winter Soldier. Wait, are you saying you didn't see the Avengers and you saw Amazing Spider-Man 1 in the theater? Why not both? I actually really like the first Amazing Spider-Man, but definitely Winter Soldier. Heck yeah. There's a black dude playing Taskmaster in Black Widow movie. Okay. I mean, I really don't care who it is as long as it's, I don't want him to kill him off. I want him to keep him around. Oh, the Moon Knight train. For sure. I'll look into that, Speechless. Death of Spider-Man in the MCU. I can't wait for... Oh, Shang-Chi. Faux show. I would love to see Toby come back. If they do multiverse in DC movies, Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne. I think they've already kind of confirmed that. Slightly, maybe. It's rumors. Do you want to see younger X-Men? Yes. Well, here's the thing, Yeti, is that it was only going to be 2 years long, but Phase 4 would have been right behind it. They wouldn't have stopped. Like they were going to announce Phase 4 next year, or sorry, Phase 5, Phase 5. Oh, I don't know what's happening with the Spider-Verse, I'll be honest. I'm a little worried Sony's pulling some weird shit because Michael Keaton was in the trailer for Morbius. What's up, Big D? Alright, I might pause for the calls real fast. Let me catch up with these comments. It's not a bad idea, Meister. Yeah, you could totally change his origin. Well, any other obscure characters that I'm just, at this point, I'm waiting on, because they've announced a lot of them. I mean, I'm waiting on Adam Warlock. Saddest moment in any Superman movie that always makes you choke up. I mean, Tony's death makes me choke up every time. The funeral. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of moments that make me choke up, but not necessarily because they're sad, just because they're awesome. Yeah, missing the Avengers in the theater, man. That's rough. I saw the Avengers a lot in the theater. Oh yeah, Real Mandarin and Shang-Chi is what I'm really looking forward to. Favorite villain in the comics? Probably Thanos still, honestly. I love Infinity Gauntlet comic. Oh, Spider-Man and Infinity War, good call. That one gets me. Is there a movie that makes you angry? Like, because it's so bad? Transformers The Last Night. You can go look at our rant for that on the channel if you want to get a good laugh. I would say both Infinity War trailers are some of my favorite trailers. And you can go check out our reactions to those. Punisher coming to the MCU with John Bernthal. I hope so. I mean, I really hope they don't recast. They're getting the rights back to all that stuff this year, so that's good. I hope they don't recast, though, because they casted that stuff perfectly, man. Favorite movie watching snack? It depends on where I'm at. If I'm at the theater, just popcorn is go-to. And if I'm at home, it's weird. I don't eat a lot of snacks when I'm at home watching movies. But chips. Actually, when I'm watching movies at home, I'd rather eat like food. Like get pizza or something. But when I'm at the movie theater, I have to get popcorn. I think the next big crossover they're building up to in the MCU, I'm going to guess either Secret Wars, Avengers versus X-Men, or live-action Spider-Verse. Those were just guesses. Did you ever review Fan 4 Stick? No. We didn't actually have the channel back when that movie came out, back in 2014. We started in September of 2016. But it's probably a good thing that we weren't there, because we would have tore it apart. First Age of Ultron trailers, definitely up there. Yeah, the Tony scene's pretty brutal, man. Yo, when's the next On Your Left podcast? Well, I'll be actually talking about updates in just a minute. Let's do so. When we get to the 30-minute mark, we'll stop the questions, and I'll answer whatever the rest that we have, and then I'll do a little couple channel updates here. I'd rather have Adam Driver play Dr. Doom. That's not a bad call. Or Adam Warlock in the MCU. Well, I think they're both possible. Adam Warlock's already coming into the MCU. He's confirmed for Guardians 3. And Adam Driver's not a bad call for Dr. Doom. I'd play him. I'd hope he does it differently than Kylo Ren. Not that I didn't like Kylo Ren, but I would hope that he plays it differently. What mics do you all use for the podcast? Well, we use these. It's a Tascam mic. they're pretty good for recording stuff, and then I kind of clean up some of the uh, audio and stuff that's like some of the background, like fuzziness with the podcasting editor that I have, and it sounds pretty clean once I do that. And then for like other stuff, which I can't find, that's why I'm using this. I've been using this for gaming, and I really don't like the way it sounds. Uh, but I can't find my Blue Snowball mic because I usually use for gaming and for like the reactions and stuff. We usually use that for our external mic. It's a really good mic. 30-minute mark, so no more questions, guys, if you can, so I can get through these, and then I'll give you a little channel update. But yeah, these are really good for podcasting. We got 2 of them, and then we got some, whatever they're called, little circle filter things to keep as much ambient noise out as possible. Quinn's favorite movie snack is in a glass. That's also very true. If I can have a beer during a movie, hell yeah. Sometimes I go back to Infinity War game hype train the whole time. Dude, that seriously was the peak of hype. Was just that whole hype train, starting with the first trailer for Infinity War up until Endgame. Hype was real, man. That was so much fun. Favorite moment in The Dark Knight Rises, the credits. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Favorite moment? Probably the whole chase scene when he becomes Batman again early in the movie. I have more appreciation now for Age of Ultron than I did back then. So if you've watched our commentary, you'll see that it's one of those movies that I think once the MCU kind of started completing itself afterwards, I went back and appreciated that movie a lot more and what it did for it and where it fits. Really? I did not know that was your first reaction that you saw. McGregor Mayweather promo. That was fun too. That lead up to that fight was really fun. Sad part about F4 is that Stan Lee never saw a good Fantastic Four movie, right? Well, you know what? I don't think the first one's terrible. I have fond childhood memories of that. Will you ever stream the Injustice games? Maybe. Never count it out. Nova would be cool. Avengers game on YouTube, absolutely. Avengers game's gonna be awesome. I'm putting that in stone right now. I know a lot of people are skeptical hippo about it, but I am down. Okay, so trying to think in what order to talk through things. So there was the what's up, OG Lifeline. I made the post a couple days ago about the channel where I kind of want to take it from here. So Alex and I had a basically conversation the other day, and it was, you know, it was along the lines of he loves this channel, but if he can't put 100% into it, he doesn't want to just be, he doesn't want it riding on him to be here for every video. And basically we made a decision where Alex will just pop in for, you know, a reaction here or there as a special guest, or, you know, podcast or something like that, or a live stream, just to, you know, as a special guest kind of thing, just come in and, you know, just kind of be a part of it again, but doesn't want the channel tied down to he's got to be here for everything. So he's kind of like, he kind of told me take the reins with it, and I was thinking about how I wanted to go about doing the channel from this point forward, and this could change retroactively based on what's going on in the world right now and everything. But I want to kind of start with live streams and gaming and stuff like that to get reconnected with you guys. And I think we're off to a good start on that and get back into a good communication between you guys and me and stuff like that. So I think we're doing a good job with that already. Then, once I feel like we've got a good footing there, I kind of want to start doing movie commentaries again and maybe movie reviews. And it doesn't even have to be just movies, it can be TV shows, it can be whatever. We'll do reactions, or I'll do reactions. Reactions, commentaries, whatever you want to say. I might, if it's something I haven't seen before, I guess you could call it a reaction. If it is something I've seen before, we'll just call it commentary. And then if stuff comes out movie-wise, hopefully soon, I'll do movie reviews. And then reactions will kind of be saved for, like, the big stuff. So, like, you know, big game trailers like Halo Infinite and stuff like that, or you know, big Marvel movie trailers, you know, big things. So kind of cutting out the smaller videos that we used to react to, just to keep everything sort of streamlined, clean, and yeah. The other part, and this is something I was kind of thinking about today, want to get your guys' kind of thoughts on it. So we're gonna keep the On Your Left podcast, and hopefully we can do one of those soon, me and Alex. But I want to keep the On Your Left podcast to being me and Alex. I don't want to do that by myself or anything, which is why I wanted to bring up the idea of doing a second podcast, which would just be me. And I'm throwing around a lot of different ideas in my head on what I want the podcast to be about. I had an idea today where I could make it, you know, just straight up Marvel podcast where I talk about fan theories, maybe do some MCU reviews, pick a random MCU movie, talk about it in detail, kind of do a little retrospective of it. I have thought about doing some like video editing kind of things and trying to do some comp videos, but again, I'm not trying to put too much on the plate right now. I'll do things slowly, but I think the podcast, I think that'd be a good thing to add to the channel. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on that, and if that's something you'd like to see. And it may not be the Marvel thing that I just brought up. It might be something different. But that's just the idea I have in my head right now, is something that'd be easy to do by myself, basically. And then maybe I can bring guests on eventually. So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm rattling around right now. On the gaming side of things, this is probably going to take a couple weeks to kind of get the stuff together and, you know, get all that stuff. But I want to really start not just streaming casually. I would very much like to start streaming like hardcore, like actually become a legit streamer. So I know we have a Twitch account. I would like to get that back up and running once I have a good setup. I want to kind of move all my stuff from down here in the basement to basically my desk and make a gaming desk where I got my like monitors and cam, mic, everything set up, good internet, and so I can stream whatever. I'm thinking maybe I guess I can just co-stream and do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which is fine. Or I could use YouTube for like the campaigns and stuff like that and use Twitch for like multiplayer. In the end, it doesn't really matter. I can do both. But yeah, it's just kind of what I'm rattling around in my head, because I'm trying to think, and I will take advice from anybody right now. I'm trying to think of ideas for like what would get the channel back on track in terms of growth and things like that. Obviously, you know, the reactions got a lot of views, and that definitely helped with growth, but there's not a lot to react to right now. There's really not. So Just trying to find things that you guys would like to watch, like to listen to. The podcasts, if I can get them back on like iTunes and stuff, it'd be great. If not, they'll just be here. They're always going to be on YouTube anyway. And I'll have to debate whether I want to make that audio only at first or add the video. The video was definitely a good idea for when it was Alex and me talking to each other. I don't know if a video is going to be absolutely necessary for me just talking to nobody until I get a guest in here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Still trying to figure out a name for it. If you have suggestions for names of the podcast, if we're doing like a Marvel retrospective MCU kind of podcast, if you have any ideas for names, you can send us an email, iconicomicmail@gmail.com. I will take any and all suggestions. The On Your Right podcast, how original. But yeah, so that's kind of rewatching old stuff has also been something that I talked about that back in the early days of the channel when we started doing commentaries. Is do older movie commentaries, so like the Spider-Man trilogy and stuff like that. So definitely stuff we can do. I want you guys to make decisions a lot on the channel on what I play, commentate, review, stuff like that. So I'll maybe be putting up polls and stuff on the feed. So make sure you're keeping your eye out for those and vote in them for what you want to see. Absolutely want to be. And that's what I want to keep it at too. The commentaries were fun. Reactions are fun for the most part. The editing of the reactions, not so much. The editing sucks. And then gaming's always fun too. But yeah, and I would be excited to do a podcast. I would be excited to get back into that. Elder Scrolls, ooh, not bad. Not bad. I like that idea. The podcast with Quinn. Definitely will be playing the new Avengers game when it comes out. Need a Parasite reaction. See, that's tough, because isn't that movie a foreign language movie? I'm down for watching it, but I think it'd be hard for me to watch Parasite, read the subtitles, and commentate at the same time. I'd probably be bad at that. Commentaries. Yeah, I really enjoy the commentaries a lot. Might even do some live commentaries. Figuring out how to do stuff live is the tough part. Commentary on the DCEU movies? Absolutely. We did Batman vs. Superman, but I'd love to do Man of Steel and Wonder Woman, those ones. Are you watching DC fandom? I heard about that. I'm definitely down. Definitely down. You don't even have to commentate, just watch. I don't know, that might get pretty boring. Absolutely, and that's why I kind of wanted to do streams and live streams and gaming stuff kind of first to get the channel back to more of a community feel, and then kind of throw in the other stuff that I find fun to do. Absolutely. Yeah, the commentaries, some of the views on that blow my mind. The like-dislike ratio is not great on them. Not sure why. I think some people thought I was going to actually show the movie. But I was, there's like Hunter's episode of Review podcast about, yeah, that's true. I do love Star Trek. I do love Star Trek. I just feel like I want to make sure I'm doing a podcast about something I am very well versed in. And that would be the MCU. I'm very well versed in that. Yeah, some of the commentaries blow my freaking mind on the views they got. I'll be honest with you. I was not expecting that at all. Definitely would be play some popular games like that, Shadow. See, I've actually done that before too, Nicholas. I've actually thrown on our commentaries and just kind of put them on in the background. Behind the scenes videos, absolutely. I have to clean the shit out of this basement though. Yeah, I'm just trying to lay the landscape out, figure out what's the best ideas. But I think those are some good ones. Well, I'm glad you're here, Darian. Glad you're here. You can, and that's the fun part though. Is like anybody who's new, you can always go back to the very beginning. Don't watch the first video. Our intro video is horrible, but you can always go back and watch. We got like 600 freaking videos on the channel. There's a lot of us on YouTube. What's going on, King? That now dig on this podcast. The intro video is terrible. It's so bad. The fact that we even call it intro vid and not video. It's so bad. Thanks, Mark. Well, now we have to watch you. Have you played the new Hitman? No. I'm very behind on gaming, guys. Here's my problem with gaming, is I kind of, I basically, I get excited. I don't get excited about new games as much unless they're part of franchise that I just love. And I end up just kind of falling back on the games that I always played. I play Halo 3 so goddamn much. The game's 13 years old. I'll play Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff that I just love. Oof. Yeah, the intro vid's rough. The Rogue One TV spots, man. First video you saw on this Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. Oh, we got hyped for that one. The MCQ. Huh. That's actually not bad. I don't know. What's up, country boys? Appreciate that, Shadow. Yeah, we are always legit with our reactions. Sometimes too legit, like when we reacted to Aquaman and everybody gave a shit for it because we didn't really love it. I feel you. Spider-Man's awesome. Believing in Skyrim mods. Well, I guess you can do mods, I guess technically, the ones Bethesda gives you, but I would like a gaming PC to start doing stuff on. Favorite type of music? Man, I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to music. I like about everything. I'm on a real big Shinedown kick right now. I've always really loved Shinedown. I haven't played any of the Witcher games. I'd love to get into that. Batman Arkham games could be fun to watch you play. Well, funny you mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I've streamed all 3 of those games. Not saying I couldn't do it again. I'd definitely be down doing it again. But if you go back and look in the channel, I'm pretty sure I've streamed all 3 of those games. I haven't done Origins, obviously. Episode reviews for the MCU shows when they release. Hell yeah, absolutely. Maybe in reactions, too. Dead by Daylight? I don't think so. I've never played that one. Definitely going to be playing the Avengers game. Yeah. First video is a little rough. We were new to the YouTube space, Adam. Look at this photograph. Talked about t-shirts. Was it an unboxing? Was it one of our t-shirts? Or was it just we just talked about t-shirts? I did see the trailer for the new Halloween, a little teaser. Why did they delay it to next year, though? Come on, man, just give us that frickin' movie. Yeah, still waiting on that Arkham Origins stream. We'll see. Definitely down. I don't dislike Arkham Origins. I just don't think the story is as good. I I do like horror movies if they're like smartly made. Like the new Halloween was great. Basically anything by Blumhouse is awesome. I love Get Out. Um, Horror games. I haven't really delved into horror games very much. Not. I'm definitely willing to try. We did a well. There's Slender. We did Slender. We did Slender back in the day. It's on the channel somewhere. Thoughts on Birds of Prey? Eh, it's entertaining. It's not great. Well, I'm glad you're here, Darian. Ooh, I didn't know there was a Blair Witch game. Lord of the Rings commentaries. Great idea, Gabe. Great idea. Extended editions also. Yeah, the teaser for Halloween was pretty bone chilling. Nice, Nicholas. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Let it burn. Pretty happy with the amount of people we've had in this live stream. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, guys. Water review. Oh, this water's it's a members mark water. What is that? Costco? Costco or Sam's? I think it's Costco. I don't remember. It's not bad. It's water. Shadow of Mordor. I've played a little bit of that. I like it a lot. It gives me like Arkham vibes sometimes. Definitely down to stream that. Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit extended edition commentaries. I might do the Hobbit first, just so I finish. I mean, I enjoy the Hobbit movies, but if I'm gonna do them, I'm gonna do the Hobbit movies first, then Lord of the Rings, so I finish on a high note. How many stars would I give that water? 4.5. Appreciate that, Tommy. Yeah, we had quite a bit of Marvel. We have quite a few Marvel videos on the channel. Marvel reactions, podcasts. We're definitely passionate about that. Ever played Fallen Order? Nope. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but it's definitely one of the things that I would like to stream eventually. Stroking my fake beard. Lego Marvel. I've played a little bit of Lego Marvel. The one that's open world. It's pretty fun, actually. All the top views are Marvel, so yeah. I mean, we have our niche on what we really like. They moved it to 2022. You serious? I thought it was just next year. Jesus, that's too long of a wait. That's a 4-year gap. It's ridiculous. If any of you run into us in public, what's a secret phase we should say so that you know? Just say, I mean, you could just say Quinn, like, I mean, like iconic comic, like, or you could say stay tuned, stay iconic. Just yell it out. Suicide Squad. Ah, okay. Yeah, we do have to finish off those commentaries. We have 3 more. Dad. See, if you just say dad, though, I might not know you're recognizing me from the channel, just because it's kind of a running joke for me right now. So a lot of people yell dad when they see me. Oh, that would be awesome, Adam. What's up, Christian? What's the best movie that you've ever watched? It's a bold question there. It's a bold question. Best movie ever. Wow. Again, I have to kind of do that stuff by genre, man. Like superhero movie, definitely Endgame. But yeah, I mean, best movie I ever watched. That's a tough question. Favorite video you've ever made? Ooh. Favorite video I've ever made. Reaction wise, I still think the first Infinity War trailer, just because there was so much hype behind that trailer. Commentary, either the Endgame commentary or honestly like the Avengers Age of Ultron commentary was really fun, or even the Iron Man commentary just because it was the first one. Endgame review is probably my favorite review. There's a lot of videos I really love doing. Favorite John Cusack movie? 2012. I don't know. That's a tough question. High Fidelity, probably. It's a good movie if you've never seen it. If you could meet one Avenger, who would it be and why Cap? On your left, that's why. Sci-fi movie, aside from superhero movies such as Endgame. Sci-fi movie. I mean, Star Wars, I guess, is kind of a cop-out answer. If I was going to say a Star Wars movie, it'd be Return of the Jedi. Star Trek First Contact's another good one. Ever notice in Endgame how after the scene where Ant-Man is supposed to be fixing the van, he is seeing in the background? Yeah, I do notice that little gaffe in the movie, but you could also just say he let Wasp kind of start taking care of it, and he went and got big again and did something else because they were being attacked by a Leviathan, and then he came back in. So you can always retcon it like that. I have a bigger problem with when they show the assemble scene with all the portals and the music starts playing. Cap has a full rounded shield, even though it was broken in half before that scene. Ooh, Watchmen commentary. That's a good idea, actually. I really love Watchmen. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Rorschach. Meet Spider-Man, Cap, or Tony. I'd probably meet Tony. Tony, too. Just because he had cool shit. I've not watched Altered Carbon, but I've heard good things. Nice call, Dexter. Honestly, though, the scene's still so good that I don't care. Like, I don't care that it's a fully rounded shield. I don't care. Definitely. I will mark all these names down that you guys are giving me and try to either come up with my own based on those names or pick one of the names, give you guys credit. But if you guys have ideas for podcast names, throw them at me, or you can email it. Favorite director? Oof. I love the Russo bros. I love those guys. Christopher Nolan, definitely up there. Spielberg. Ben Affleck's a good director. One Quinn in a podcast. Marvel Cinematic Quinniverse. These are great. These are all great. Make America iconic again. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, I want to see Tenet so bad. Ooh, Tarantino. That's another good call. He's one of my favorites, too. Favorite Tarantino movie? Probably Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs is up there. Kill Bill. I really liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Colin Farrell was going to play Tony Stark and Matt Murdock in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. I don't know if I would have liked that. I did see Blade Runner 2049. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. What's up, Charlie? Oof. That Birds of Prey title is rough, man. I hate that title so freaking much. That movie flew under the radar, though. Not in a good way. Like, not that it's some underrated movie, but it, like, just kind of popped out of nowhere, and then it came out, and now it's gone. Like, it just kind of, like, came and went really quickly. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, Ben Affleck Daredevil movie was not great. But, I don't think it was Ben Affleck's fault. I actually think Ben Affleck was a good choice for Matt Murdock. That movie's just terrible. Dreamcast for Moon Knight. Ooh. Ooh. Man. That's tough. Did you see Mandalorian? Hell yeah. I love Mandalorian. I'm so excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Which hero villain could you see Affleck play as? Like in the MCU? Oh yeah, in the MCU. Moon Knight. I'm just kidding. I like that call, wannabe. Ben Affleck in the MCU. That'd be weird. That'd be so weird. Cyclops. Why not? An older Cyclops, definitely. I don't know who would play Moon Knight. That's tough. I really don't know. Matthew McConaughey. No. Yeah, old man Cyclops for sure. All right, we'll take this stream. I've heard Rami. I can't say his name, but Rami Malek. I've heard him for Moon Knight. That's not a bad idea. Sam Worthington. Okay. See you. We'll take this live stream to 65 minutes. So we got about 3 more minutes. I don't know about a commentary for Doolittle. I love Robert Downey Jr., but that movie looked rough. No pun intended. Rough. Add 4 minutes to that? No, we're not going to 69. Childish. Come on, wannabe. Although that's totally a joke I would make. Keanu Reeves is Ghost Rider. I like that idea. I hope they bring Ghost Rider into the MCU. Like, fully, not just like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm down for a room commentary. I want to do a couple, like, bad movies. Do, like, Mystery Science Theater 3000 type stuff. You can add filters. Oh my god, that's terrible. I apologize. I didn't know you could do filters. Ooh, noir. Spider-Man noir. That's pretty terrible. Sorry. I apologize for that. Are you excited for the movie Dune? Hell yes, I'm so excited for Dune. Because it's the same guy who did Blade Runner 2049. I don't know why. I can't remember his freaking name. He's a freaking genius director, and visually his stuff is amazing. Neil Breen movies? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure who Neil Breen is. I mean, I'm sure I probably do once you name some of his movies. But off the top of my head, I am having trouble. Oh, Big Trouble Little China. Heck yeah. Well, actually, what's funny that you talk about Big Trouble Little China, I'm wearing a shirt that has to do with Big Trouble Little China. Respect. That's really funny, actually. I don't think they'll release... Yeah, Villanueva. Good call. I don't think they'll release Black Widow early. They would lose too much money on that. Oops. Yeah, I'm wearing my Big Trouble Little China shirt, actually. It's actually a shirt from work, but it's based on Big Trouble Little China. Batman Arkham City favorite open world game. It's a good call. It's definitely up there. I mean, best open world games, that's definitely up there. Uh, Skyrim, Oblivion, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, GTA 5. It's all in the reflexes. Yeah, I think Black Widow is going to be really good. I'm really excited. Well, all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead. Have I played Morrowind? Yes. Dexter got the last comment in. Well, last question, at least. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream, tuning in for some of the channel updates, doing a little Q&A. Hopefully, I should be back tomorrow. It might be a little bit later than usual. Usually have a poker night with my buddies on Tuesday night, so we'll see what happens with that and how long that takes. But if I'm not back tomorrow night, I'll definitely be back Wednesday. But thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. It's awesome to have so many of you guys pop in, and definitely not snackers. Definitely happy to see as many people. We got 26 likes up in here. I think we got up to 32, 33 people watching at one point. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. It might have even been higher. I'm not sure. Thank you guys so much for that. That you don't know how much that means to me that that many people are still got the notifications on. That's pretty crazy, and hopefully we get that number to keep growing. So if you're watching, you don't have notifications on, click that bell so that when I go live, you get a notification. When I upload a video, you get a notification immediately. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you tell all your friends to subscribe. If I can get everyone in this video to get one other person to subscribe, and then that they get another person to subscribe, we're going to be at 100K before no time, guys. We're already at 23,000, about to hit 24,000 subscribers. We're about a quarter of our way towards our goal, which is 100,000 subscribers, which has just always been a dream of mine and a dream of Alex's. So let's keep up the good work. Let's get more content on this channel. Let's build this community up. Let's do great things. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay iconic, and cue music.